right. Chat, what's going on? I heard it was a slow news day. So they held a funeral for a Nazi. Oh, this was the, invitation pamphlet? Notice how nowhere on this is a picture of the deceased. Front and center. Donald Trump. Not even Kirk's wife, Erica. Anyone who actually thinks this was a legitimate funeral is a sucker. People don't talk like that at a funeral. Where is it? This one.
And tomorrow we're going to have one of the biggest announcements, really medically, I think, in the history of our country. We're going to be doing it with Bobby and Oz and all of the professionals. I think you're going to find it to be amazing. I think we found an answer to autism. How about that? Autism. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about autism.
My brother in Christ, it's a funeral. Trump announced the biggest medical breakthrough in US history, claimed they found an answer to autism. That answer, by the way, was what? Tylenol? Holy shit, he is so fucking dumb.
Said effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol during pregnancy, can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. Effective immediately, the FDA...
Jesus fucking Christ. You liberal Democrats should take Tylenol suppository at least twice a day, no joke. He's the messenger for the doctors in the room who we introduce. We know libtards have selective hearing and no comprehension skills, so this checks out. Oh my God. Did we forget about this, by the way? Injecting the UV light can kill COVID-19. Did we forget about that, MAGA? Jesus. All right, back to the funeral, the actual subject at hand here. Actually, real quick, back to this one. It's funny how Charlie was a staunch believer that Trump should release the Epstein files, the list that he is on. Trump saw the list, saw his name. Elon saw the list, saw Trump's name, and now they're best friends again. Oh, what a joke of a party. All right, let's listen to Tucker Carlson.
And there's always one guy with the bright idea, and I could just hear him. Idea, why don't we just kill him? That'll shut him up. That'll fix the problem.
Is he on crack? Fuck was that reaction?
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Everything is inverted, and the beatitude...
God, does he know it's a funeral? Do any of these freaks know it's a funeral? Amazing how they all cleared their schedules for Charlie Kirk, but when a classroom full of dead kids needed them, they sent through thoughts and prayers from Fox News green rooms. Yeah, funny that. Is anyone aware that like half the Epstein list is in this video right now? Dems cleared their schedule to honor a dead drug-addicted felon. Oh my God, the grinder. Cheers. Yeah, it's funny how they seems to follow where conservatives choose to be at any point in time. It's just guys being dudes, right? Respecting the life of a devout Christian who hated the existence of gay people. We should strive to live by Charlie's example, I think, as in releasing the Epstein list. It's what he truly would have wanted. And it just so happens that he was assassinated whilst we're on the verge of having Trump indicted for sending that letter to Jeffrey Epstein. Seems like a drastic distraction, doesn't it? Anyway, tasteless WWE flashy fireworks at Kirk's funeral are no mistake. They tell the real story. MAGA is not celebrating his death. They are absolutely celebrating the opportunities it has provided. To further their agendas, their careers, their grifts, they are thrilled. Yeah, I'd agree with that, given the, again, Nazi-adjacent nature of some of those speeches, of which here is a video.
They cannot imagine what they have awakened.
That's Stephen Miller, the White House Deputy Chief of Staff, speaking at Charlie Kirk's memorial. His words closely mirror a 1932 speech by chief propagandist for the Nazi Party, Joseph Goebbels, called "The Storm is Coming."
We are the storm.
Goebbels was a key architect.
How is it that over the past 3 days there have been 2 references to Goebbels from conservatives? One of them leading the state of Israel, Netanyahu, quoting Goebbels to say he didn't kill Charlie Kirk. A bit drastic if you're asking me.
Even Miller rallied supporters using the same language.
That fire burns with a righteous fury. We are on the side of God.
Goebbels also demeaned critics, portraying them as subhuman and dangerous, just like Miller.
Those trying to foment hatred are nothing. You are wickedness, you are jealousy, you are nothing.
Miller, Vance, Trump, RFK Jr., and Hegseth all used Kirk's death as a basis for building a movement and permission structure to crack down on the left in the US. And all of it echoes what Nazis called a holy war against Jewish people, queer people, black people, people with disabilities, and political dissidents, as they used Nazis' death as martyrs to elevate their cause. And their movement thrived under poor economic conditions as Germans looked for an enemy to blame their problems on and someone to save them. We're in dangerous territory, and we need to keep our eyes open.
Ugh, yikes. It's almost as if we can't say anything about the nature of some of those speeches, because then they'll come back and cry about us making fun of Charlie Kirk's funeral.
What are two clips that give off the same energy?
First, I want you to know
Oh my God.
I'm fine, not because my body is fine, but because my soul is secure in Christ. Death is not the end. It's a promotion. Don't waste 1 second.
Oh, it's me, Maddie. I'm in heaven now. So sorry I died. I miss you so much. I'm happy here, so I'm not.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's a cult. Oh my God, it's a cult. There's no denying it. Oh, Jesus.
Who Charlie Kirk truly was. He was a missionary with a noble spirit. He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely a healthy thing for the President of the United States to be saying. I mean, if not hating trans people, people of color, the queer community, for Charlie came in the form of seeking to eradicate those groups entirely, I'd hate to see what Trump has planned if that wasn't hate from Charlie. I haven't even looked at JD Vance. What did he say? Hopefully nothing about autism. That would be hilarious.
The worst fate. It is better to face a gunman than to live your life afraid to speak the truth. It is better to be persecuted for your faith than to deny the kingship of Christ. It is better to die a young man in this world than to sell your soul for an easy life with no purpose, no risk, no love, and no truth.
Yeah, he definitely didn't sell his soul to whore himself out for Republicans. He definitely didn't do that. He didn't sell out the working class in favor of Republican donors either. Never happened. You know, his net worth is 15 million, but he didn't sell out. He didn't sell his soul. No. Definitely not. And, oh God, this was horrible to watch live. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Jesus, he is terrible at comforting people, which should come at no surprise given he's a pedophile and a sexual abuser. He can't comfort her. Look at how annoyed he looks. Alright, I think that's a good time to end the coverage of Charlie Kirk's funeral. I think anyone with an above average IQ or a degree knows that it wasn't actually a funeral, that it was a political rally used to further conservative, hard-right Nazi Jason hegemony. I really got some of you with the last Charlie Kirk video, so we'll see how this one does.